What's happening? We are live. Welcome to the It Gets Better, I Swear podcast for 9/17/17. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and we have Merc with the mic
Yeah, buddy.
and Jack Star Supreme.
I'm here with our co-host, aka our Spanish mama, breaking foots off people's asses off camera.
I feel like that. I try to do the Fandango, yeah.
Can you break a chancleta off in someone's ass?
Can I break it?
Totally could.
You know what? Depends on where you buy it.
Mm.
If it's the 99-cent ones, them shits are going to break no matter what.
Fold in half. Why did I see a homeless person this morning with a fresh pair on? I'm like, what? Those are brand new.
Because they're like $1.
Maybe, but I think they probably somebody just gave it to him while he was sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm saying because usually they spend $8 on gin
No tonic?
Not all of them. Not all of them.
or Georgie.
Sometimes
That's
they don't
that
want to
cheap
work
shit.
barefooted. They don't want to walk barefooted, so they buy shoes.
True enough.
And the cheapest
Man.
shoe is chancleta. You can get those for like $1, $2.
I got one by me, always barefoot, and he always falls asleep with a cigar in his mouth and a bottle in his hand.
Is he really homeless or is he just lazy? Like,
I have no idea.
he just doesn't want to go home.
That's it.
The
hate my wife.
The wife looks
That's
like
it.
the wife looks like my Spanish mama. He's got the curlers and the chancletas on.
Looks like Jay Dizzle on a muumuu is what you're saying?
And the big floral print muumuu.
That's a scary thing.
It is scary.
Oh shit! So what's
I'm
happening?
gonna tell Jackie to dress him up like that in his sleep or something.
Oh shit! Damn.
That ain't gonna happen.
No, she can't get near me when I'm sleeping. I'm already ready to
shit.
attack if you try to go near me. I'm a very alert sleeper. I can hear your first footstep near me.
Yeah.
When
I
I used
got
to do I used to do like when I used to do ninjutsu when I was younger. I used to stay in my sensei's house, and the way he wake us up, he'll come with a stick and whack you in the head by the time you're there. So I got whacked once, and that's it. That was the last time I ever got whacked.
Damn.
I was really ready for his.
Shit. Did he make you sit cross-legged under a waterfall?
No,
Because that's cool. Doesn't
No.
matter
In
what
the
style
Hudson.
we did.
what you
We
study.
did.
Doing that is
We
cool.
did spar like in the fucking snow.
Really?
Yeah, we
Barefoot?
trained in the snow. Fucking barefoot with just the gi on.
Man, that sounds.
That sucks.
But it sounds fun though.
Frostbite sucks.
Oh, all right, y'all. So what's happening? You haven't been fighting ninjas this week, have you?
Nah, maybe tomorrow though.
Oh shit!
It's always Monday. Monday's a lot of ninjas.
Always, it's always when you're doing something when you get a surprise ninja attack.
Yeah, it's always Mondays. It's always Mondays. At the beginning of the week, they all ready to go and they come and want to fight.
That's what happens when you make enemies with business shredder.
Yeah,
This is true.
Exactly.
Leaves you alone.
that's my other alter ego.
Business shredder. Shit. You got to put that up, man. You got to put that up like on Twitter again.
Yeah,
We need the business shredder.
business
I love
shredder,
that
yeah.
picture.
Mm-hmm.
I have asked the guy that's doing our logos to do the one of the business shredder on it
Yeah.
for the
Cool shit.
intro discussion. So he loves that one. That's the reason why. That's the one thing. That's something I drew that
Yeah.
I'm very proud of because I drew that just randomly because someone gave me the idea and this is what I felt like he looked like if he's going to work.
Dude, you got to give me a link to a picture of that where you put it up because I definitely want to put that up with this episode.
Yeah. I'll send it to you.
All right, cool.
It's a black and white picture though. I don't have a color to it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All
I don't
right.
like color.
It doesn't need it. It doesn't need it.
Yeah, I'll definitely send it to you. No worries.
Yeah, sketch is good.
Yeah.
Sketch, the way it is, yeah.
I did that. It was a random shit too. What was it? My friend was telling me, "Yo, why don't you just draw a shredder
Mhm.
coming here to work?" And that's how I felt.
Oh, shit. He looks kind of sad too.
Mhm.
He's sad to have that fucking tie on.
That's been my Facebook page picture since I got the new one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I want to talk about the elephant in the room. Y'all playing Destiny, man. Y'all are all up on it.
It's
Even
not an
Yes,
elf.
sir.
even
You're not a
even the
sheep.
night wolf. Oh, it's not an elephant. It's a titan.
Yeah.
The big ball sack in the room.
the chime in from the commander 9 to 5 shredder. I see you.
Fuck Jenkins. Screw Jenkins. He could have just said all that shit on the cast. I'm gonna bring it up alive on the cast. He
He's
just
still
went through
tight.
the whole how he feels about Destiny, how he feels about the DBZ game. He could have easily said that in the cast. See, the audience is gonna miss his interpretation of what all those things were because he's
Tell
an
him.
asshole.
Tell him.
You're an asshole.
Let him know.
I did get into the DBZ game twice, and I really dig it. I might buy it. The fact that it's like only gonna be like $40 and shit is definitely gonna be.
It's just gorgeous, though.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
I have a question because I didn't get a chance to ask him because he left. What does it play like?
Guilty Gear and Capcom mixed together. The first Capcom
it's like
2 mixed together.
You think about it like, okay, you know what Guilty Gear is. Just think about if they made Marvel. That's because it's a 3-on-3 team-based fighting game. So basically, their version of a Marvel game.
What I'll say is a little different is the way. Again, it plays more like Guilty Gear, so a lot of the move sets, a lot of the move plays like Guilty Gear. So if you like Guilty Gear, you're gonna love this game.
Mm-hmm. They also made sure to keep Dragon Ball isms in the game, though.
They did a lot of things.
You can deflect projectiles and stuff, so it's not too cheap.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fun so far. I got into 1 or 2 games early when I woke up, and that was it. It's a pain in the ass to get into a game. I seen what Steven played. I seen like that. So far, the teams I did pick was that they randomly choose the teams. You don't get to pick the guys you get to play.
Okay.
I got Krillin, Trunks, and that android with the red hair.
Oh, 16? Okay.
16?
And then I got Goku, Piccolo.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. All right. I like Piccolo.
And android, the blonde chick.
18.
I'm not good with Dragon Ball Z characters. I don't know them. I don't watch it, so I'm not really crazy about Dragon Ball Z. I got really into Dragon Ball.
Okay.
But when Dragon Ball Z started, I couldn't really get into it. Like it took too long to fight, and it pissed me the fuck off. I did try to watch the new one, and I'm actually kind of digging it. I just gotta get more time into watching it.
That's Dragon Ball Super?
Yeah.
Okay.
But so my knowledge of Dragon Ball, I don't know a lot. I got to use Krillin. Krillin was another person that I was able to actually go into.
So the thing about Dragon Ball game is it's freaking great, and you can you can select your team. You can actually put it together. You can have 4 or 5 different sets you have set up before you go into a match, and you choose which one you take into battle. So, and the little hub world thing is pretty much probably the most cutest thing. You have these little chibi Dragon Ball characters, and there's this whole hub world, and there's going to be plenty of game modes. Like around the arena, you can see that there's the Cell Games arena, there's a World Tournament arena, there's Kami's house on the side. All these things you can't actually go to yet, but I'm sure they're going to be different levels in the game. It looks really interesting.
Hold on a second. They have Arxis. Is that they did that with Guilty Gear? So that's something they have done before. A question about that. Well, first, who you be? Who is this?
Oh, the Commander Pharaoh off his sabbatical apparently.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I've been called out.
You've been summoned.
I've been called out, so I must respond.
No offense. My fault to interrupt, but Cuphead is in 2 weeks.
Oh shit, that's worth interrupting.
All right.
It's about fucking time.
Pretty sweet Cuphead. Which we can definitely get back into that because I want to talk more about what that game is when we get to that point. Anyway, so I was which was set off podcast, but I had a little trouble on the Xbox One with the beta. Like I think, the Merc said, I think it was just they were overwhelmed. The servers just completely overwhelmed on the East Coast servers, but how much? That's not official. I'll probably read up. There'll probably be a whole read up about it on Monday from everybody saying what actually happened. But today I was actually able to get in and get a couple of matches in. And
so as far as you know, it was on fire until today?
Until today. I mean, some people got in yesterday, I'm sure, because I was able to get into the hub world, and that's like, once you're in there, you stand on the side of the arena and wait to get paired in a match. But I was waiting forever, and it never happened. Well, the 2 times that it happened, I disconnected. So it was like, Jesus,
Okay.
It's like, all right, someone put the fire out. We connected, sparked another flame. It was like, nope. Get him back out of there. Drive him out of the house. Put him in the ambulance. Tell him to come pick up the people. So that's Dragon Ball Super. It's something. I think it's something special, and it is not understated. It may be understated, but you said it, and it is beautiful. It is like the best adaptation of an anime. Like, so something from the page from the anime to a different medium as a video game is just, you feel like you're playing Dragon Ball Z. That's it. And if that's all you want to feel like you're playing Dragon Ball Z, they did it there. Nail on the head.
Yeah,
like what everyone wanted for the longest time.
So yeah, and you're right, that the playing like Guilty Gear smashed with Marvel, that's what you got. 3-on-3 fighting. You tag in, tag out, combo attacks, support attacks from, whichever partner you have set up to do it. The rush downs, takedowns, the combos, it's just all there. And it's like you said, it's all pitch perfect to the anime.
I got a question because you played Skullgirls. Does any of that remind you of Skullgirls? Because that was inspired by Marvel. And the 3-on-3 aspect, when you chose it, did you feel any similarity to that?
It's a little different. I don't feel so much Skullgirls as in the polish.
No, I don't mean because obviously not the aesthetic, but you understand what I mean with the supers where there's multiple bars, because like typical fighters, you can't do all that craziness.
Oh no, yes, it's similar to that effect. Like if you're managing your meters, you're constantly doing amazing things. Like you got 7 bars, you can be teleporting back and forth behind characters to cross them up 2 or 3 times, and some specials only take 2 gauges. And it does have that Marvel effect, like the father-son Kamehameha from Gohan takes up, full screen, and it has 2 modes. There's it, and then there's the full power father-son Kamehameha. They have Goku's instant transmission Kamehameha, which is great. So he does it, and then he just fucking appears behind you and blasts you in the air. It's like, how do you have a super that's a cross-up in itself that's full screen? By the way, cross-up. Because he does it on if you're on left, he does it that he instantly teleports behind you no matter where you are, and then just does it. It's like, it's just fantastic. I think Julio would really like Android 16.
Yeah,
he's a command grab character. He's got a lot of slams, grabs, body bits. Like he's all about the rush down, getting really heavy hitter type dude. He's got a shoulder charge that's just fucking rough.
And you forgot the best thing that he could do is his self-destruct super.
Right.
That's projectile invincible. And I'll send you a video of what it can do, what it can go through. But it's an instant kill to your opponent, no matter what. If you touch them, they die.
And we just got the announcement of Yamcha and Tien come to the game.
Fucking right.
And
listen,
then
I heard people out there bitching saying Yamcha ain't gonna be in the game. Dragon Ball Z, bitches. Yamcha is like one of the first people you see in the beginning.
Exactly.
Like him and Tien and I wonder if Chaozu is gonna be in there.
I hope he's some weird support for Tien.
There better be a Yamcha in a baseball uniform.
That's what I said. I hope he has the bat. I need him with the bat, and I hope if he kill him, he has the death pose.
I feel like there's a lot of things of this game that hasn't been really released yet. Because I was reading that it's gonna have DLC. So you may
that's
see a lot
for
of
the
things.
course.
Yeah, you might see a lot of things.
Unfortunately.
I want Yamcha in a Rival Schools remake. I want him in there. Anyways.
Can't wait for Yajirobe. I'm just saying.
Oh my god, give me Yajirobe.
Word.
He's the only.
He's gonna be is he gonna be the Dan of this game, of this series?
Probably not, because this game seems like even the worst character, which you would think would be Krillin, like they all seem to have stuff. You know, so
Krillin's pretty great. Actually,
he's gonna look
he's
dumb.
a little small dude.
look dumb. He's probably gonna have a super where he runs behind you and cuts your tail, even if you don't have one. But you know, he's probably not gonna be garbage. So
he'll definitely. I mean, the Wolfang fix. I can't wait to hear it.
Oh, dude,
I can't
I was
wait.
so hyped when I saw that though.
It's the best. Yeah, that's pretty good. But I'd take Yadroid. That'd be a fun joke character. If they did it, but I doubt we get him. He made it into Super, by the way. For all characters, he made it into Super.
He looks exactly the same.
He was in a future arc where Trunks, future Trunks, you only saw him in the future. Haven't seen him canonically in the current timeline, but in the future, he was part of the Earth Resistance, and he's just he had a mustache.
Oh wow! Okay.
Thought it was fucking great. Yeah, Jeromy. But he had a redemption arc that made him super interesting. I was like, all right, yeah, you did it there, you big coward. You're still awesome.
All right, nice. And they those two are, I think, God Goku is DLC or something like that, like pre-order or something.
Yeah, Super Saiyan God, Goku, and Vegeta, I think are I don't know if they're DLC, but they're additional characters.
That is acknowledgement. So there may be more characters from that.
The biggest news is this new character, Android 21.
21? Yeah.
Yep. Android 21. Like, who is she? What's she about? And as Maximilian put, waifu material. We always need more waifus in
when they got the glasses. Games.
So there you go. They did. Oh, I can't wait for Plague's artwork. Plague of Gripes. I cannot wait.
I'm just waiting for fucking Saiyaman / Videl.
Oh, you're right, because they don't have a adult Goku in the game yet. I mean, Gohan.
That is still Z. You see Cell and all that there, but they got Z.
So we got to get great save.
Oh, God, there's so many characters, dude.
Oh man,
Yo Nimba.
They have the ability to have content for this game because of the way Super is right now, clearing through a whole year worth of DLC of characters. Because now they introduced so many new characters and I want Goku Black or Super Saiyan Rose. That's things that exist now, and of course the current two canonical female Saiyans of Khalifa and Kale.
Gotcha.
Huh.
So where are they at?
Yes, I gotta watch Dragon Ball Super. I'm like, who are these people?
Yeah, I watched the first 6 episodes. I'm little by little getting through it.
This is how you start Super. Watch Resurrection of F and watch the other Super Saiyan God movies. If you watch both those movies, skip the first 20 episodes of Dragon Ball Super, because it's literally retelling those with a little bit of filler that the movie didn't have.
Okay.
The first couple is just those movies.
Well, I did see the last two. I saw Final F, the Frieza one, and I saw the God one with the cat thing and.
Yeah, Beerus, the
Beerus,
God of Destruction. They play big parts. They play really big parts in Super, so you may want to watch for some of that stuff. But
gotcha.
The first couple episodes are literally just the retelling. And Super did a lot of things that made me feel good about the show, that maybe take me back to Dragon Ball better than GT ever did. Like, they had Peel Off back and his two goons, and they're kids now. So that's just fucking hilarious, watching them still trying to run around and steal Dragon Balls. And
they're still kids in this one?
They're still kids in Super, yeah. So that's super interesting.
Wait, what channel does Super come on?
Super comes on Adult Swim. It comes on Adult Swim if you want to watch it on Cartoon Network in English, or you can just watch it on Crunchyroll. It's all there.
All right, nice. Wait. But before we continue,
sorry,
because we did mention Destiny, and you did play it, and pretty much didn't all you play together at some point?
Yeah. Can I just say one little thing before we get into Destiny? And it's a sad thing. It was part of the Wrestling Babble, but I'm just going to manage here. Bobby Heenan passed away.
Oh,
really? Oh, wow.
No shit. Wow.
Yeah. Jim Ross just announced that Bobby Heenan just passed away. He was suffering from cancer for the longest time.
So he lost his fight. Oh, God bless him.
Yeah, Bobby the Brain Heenan was a great personality and was a fun dude to watch. That's all I can say.
Probably the best heel commentator.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes.
Corey Graves
Classic.
is coming.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, so Destiny 2. I'm a reluctant warrior. I was on the fence for a good while after peer pressure.
Like pulling his tail to fucking get it. All right, I even said this in the last cast. This was the one game that I was like, this is something that easily all of us can play, and don't have to all be together at once. But if you're on, I'll play with you and things like that. And it's been working out that way. We all been trying to work.
There's literally enough of us that you get on, you're bound to be able to play with somebody. So it's been great. Cool. The red and black clan banner is just badass. The whole Deadpool colors we got going on there for RedCycloneInc clan. By the way, RedCycloneInc clan, Destiny 2, PSN. So you know.
Yes.
It's what can I say? It's a good game. It's a good game. Just like the first one, the thing they've already nailed down, that was never an issue, is the mechanics. Feels good to play. That's almost half the battle. You pick it up, you start playing. Damn, this feels good. You don't feel like you're being cheated. You know what I mean? When you hit a shot, you miss a shot, you know you missed it. Gotcha. You know what I mean? It wasn't, oh man, I totally hit. No, you just missed. Get a better gun, get some stability, get something on there.
Yeah. How did all three play? Wait, what's your review of the online? If I don't mean the modes or anything, I mean connectivity wise, like how's that been?
Solid. For me,
I would just say, in general, like again, we're on the PS4. The chat sucks.
Yeah. God.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wish it was on Xbox. I wish it was on Xbox.
They don't do, each game doesn't have their. Oh yeah, they don't do that anymore, do they? Because I haven't been active online in a minute. So, the Destiny didn't do anything in particular to have like a special clan chat or anything like that.
I think they do. They have a clan chat thing, but I think it's text.
Yeah, you can plan. You can plan a raid. You can plan it through the clan, and it'll go to all the clan members.
Okay.
But if you just mean the chat feature, like when we're a part of a fire team, we talk to each other locally, so we don't have to be in a party. You know, you get what I mean? It's, like if that's what you mean, like we don't have to start a PSN party first and then start the game up. It's like if I'm in a fire team and I'm playing and they join me, then we can start talking immediately. But the thing is, I think the quality of the audio that comes through, and maybe I have a shitty headphone. I need to buy a better headset for my PS4. But it just seems it doesn't matter what I plug into there. It depends on who I'm talking to sometimes. And even on the other side, either everyone sounds fine or someone's low, or I sound low to them all of a sudden. That happened one time. Like all of a sudden, just stopped being able to hear me that well. Like it's so not consistent with PSN. Like Xbox Live, I joined a chat. Sit.
I've never had problems like that on Xbox. That was the only thing.
Let's be clear. I've had audio issues with Xbox Live, but it's usually nine times out of 10. It's not the connection. It's at that point, I think something fucked up with my microphone. That's usually what it is. Like, oh, my headset's just broken, the wire's fucked up, or that's it. And then I get a new headset, and then it's no longer a problem. But besides that, as in the game, as in the game, I haven't had any issues. I haven't had any issues. I have a Pro. I have, and at least at any given time, I'm getting 86 megabits down speed in my house, and the PS4 Pro can connect to 5 gigahertz networks, so I don't have those issues on the 2 gigahertz anymore. So I can't vouch for everybody else, but I have a pretty solid connection when I'm playing with these two guys.
So far, my connection has been good, but I have my internet hardwired into my PS4. So that's because that's the smartest way to go.
No, I don't mean individually. I mean server-wise. It's like, have you seen where you've been playing and your connection has been good, but you've been experiencing any type of lag or bullets?
What? It's not like. Do you remember if anybody played the Gundam Versus beta?
Oh God, yes, I played with you.
Every 3 matches,
it was a slideshow.
It was fucking bad. Now this crazy.
No, Destiny. Destiny
like we
is
go into
good.
like a big boss fight and everything is running smooth.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. You know that's weird. That is weird. With all the, I'm thinking about that. From some of those strikes, there's a ton of fucking particle effects coming at you at any given second. And you're right. I've never experienced any kind of slowdown. You know, when there's too much shit on the screen, you get the tear, and you get the little bit of that. Have not actually experienced any of that.
It's been smooth gameplay wise, smooth as butter. And I got a regular ass PS4 with I guess regular connection, wireless, through my Wi-Fi. Right. No issues at all.
Nice. So we got 3 ends of the spectrum. Okay.
I have a regular PS4 also. I just have my internet hardwired because my connection is like right next to my TV. So everything, my Xbox, everything is connected hardwired.
Which is plugged in, which is great. That's how you want to play. But for me, where router's a little far, a little further away, it's just a room over. It's been perfect. And I know Julio's router is the furthest away from his PlayStation. So still pretty good. But connection is great. That Gundam Versus needs... But that's the whole thing. I think if I'm wrong, Destiny has dedicated servers, just straight up.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get a gauge on.
Gundam Versus is not a good way to compare it because I'm pretty sure, unless I'm mentally ill, if I look at it, because there's no way possible.
Nah, they're not doing
that they had dedicated. They probably had straight up P2P, and it was just a shit show.
Yeah, it's not that way.
And that's the reason why they do the beta and the early go too, so just to feel how it runs.
Mm. True
That's
enough.
a big reason why they do the beta, to see how it runs, how people are responding to it, and everything like that. And they're a community that really listens to or asks for fan feedback. They're a big community to do that. Bungie is really big to doing that. They did that since the beginning of Halo.
Gotcha.
So they always ask for the fans' feedback and everything like that. So that's the reason why they do the betas early, just to see where it goes and everything like that too.
Well, they have foresight. And they have big pockets to back to.
Exactly.
So, but I'm just glad to see that everything is smooth on the gameplay side. Like, okay, cool.
And item drops, it's scarce, but when you do get items, they usually give you shit that's worth it.
Now, how have you been experiencing the level 20 grind? Because that's a part of.
It's not that bad.
A thing.
No, as long as you go through the main story, and you'll be by level 20 by the end of it.
Got you. Okay.
There's so many fucking public events. There's so many. There's one like every 5 minutes and shit like that. So those are easy ways to grind up. Once you unlock the patrols, that's another easy way to grind up. There's a lot of ways to build your character. And I'm not a fan of the Crucible. I'm not a fan of the verse mode and the PvP shit. I do not like it. They're too long, and for my taste. That's my only complaint with it. The multiplayers are too long.
I'm a little annoyed at that they moved the Crucible from 6 to 4 players for control and for and a thing for the firefights. I'm like, why they made it less people? 4 on 4.
Okay. So do you miss any of the match types from the first game? Because I know there was a 2v2 mode. There's a bunch of like different.
Well,
things.
well, there wasn't a 2v2 as far as I know. I know that Trials was 3 versus 3. And I think Trials.
No, they had like a particular like just 2v2. Or 2v2.
I might have stopped before that came into being, so I didn't see that. But some of those things.
Did you? Yeah, I forgot there was evolution up until the last DLC.
So. Right, like I played about a year of Destiny. Year 2, maybe spotty a little bit. Like I turned it on towards the end, and then that was it. Like this year, I turned it on. I was like, "Hey, Destiny." Oh, nope.
Gotcha.
Got out of it.
Gotcha.
But so far I played 2 matches of the Crucible because it was like a requirement thing. Hey, get this thing. You play 2 matches. Okay, fine. I know the Iron Banner will be coming up soon enough. The first raid came up this week, and we're all trying to complete our stories and get our levels up so we can get raid ready in some time, and then beat our heads against that craziness.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
All right. So story wise, how y'all feel about that?
It's cool.
Yeah,
I haven't finished it yet. I haven't fully finished it yet either. But the thing is, they corrected their mistakes. It's a compelling, cinematic, interesting story that's being told to you correctly. The characters are voiced very well, and you generally can say, "All right, this is super interesting business." I did myself the favor of watching a YouTube video. It was about an hour and a half long of a really
concise breakdown of the story of Destiny.
It was an
overall.
article. Yes, that was a guy that's like a very big member of the community. Okay.
Yeah. So he did a really good job, and there's plenty of stuff to left out because there's tons of lore with the Grimoire cards and all that other bullshit. So, but for an hour and a half of you just telling you the story, you got enough. Is why I understood who Rasputin was, what's going on, the whole history of the interesting thing about Destiny is just it's fucked up. The traveler came to the planet, new world of prosperity, everything goes up. A big devastating fall happens with the darkness. Mankind is almost wiped out. Destiny, the traveler fucking brings everybody back by spitting out and sperming out the ghosts all over the place. The ghosts come out and resurrect people. To create, the Guardians, which in and of itself is just a kind of a grim tale. And long as you have a ghost, you can continue to die and be resurrected. So the Traveler resurrects an undead army to fight for it. And the reason why, you're like, oh, it's a fight for your humanity, it's because the Traveler got stuck on Earth because of the war and Rasputin, because the Traveler was going to peace out like he always does when he goes to a planet and shit gets real. So he spits out the ghosts to resurrect the dead, which is us, not the hunters, but the Guardians, to fight for humanity, and to fight for him, to keep him, all these things that want him.
So it's
at
a
bay.
little more complex than you initially know.
It's certainly complex, but I just think of the dichotomy of that essentially you're running around as an undead fucking foot soldier for this alien creation. It's like, can I just die already? And the big turn of this new game is that initially when it starts, you lose that ability. Like if you die, you're dead now, and that's what the big scare is. The crux of this game is you're the only Guardian now who has the light and can continue to be resurrected and stuff like that. So that's why everything's so dire.
Okay. Cool. Did they fix the issue of the Grimoire being only online?
I don't even see hints of the Grimoire stuff like that. I don't even see that shit pop up on the bottom of the screen anymore. Like, real, you've got a Grimoire card. I don't see it. So I don't even know if they acknowledge
they
it
don't
anymore.
pop up. Yeah, they don't even pop up anymore.
Is there any? Because I'm sure there's still lore. I'm sure the item descriptions still have lore in it. So did they take the care? Because I know that was a big fan concern of we don't want to go to your fucking website to read this. Did you put it in game?
What? I haven't looked at that to figure that out. I'll tell you what's pretty decent. The Destiny 2 app. I have it on my iPad. It's actually pretty good. It's a place to go see things. Like I can see all of my equipment and what I got there and kind of read stuff on it there, which is pretty sweet. But as for, I haven't looked at in the game to see it, everything is fully explained out. But the weapons still have like lore to them. Like if you click on them and read
that's what I was saying. Like, so there's still hints of that. So I just wanted to know if that got fleshed out. Okay.
Yeah, it's still there.
So does anybody have favorite weapons yet or no?
I do.
Or weapon type?
I'm an auto rifle guy because it's the simplest spray and pray. But the one I have now, Snipe, I just talked to him recently. He told me maybe how I could get another one that's higher level because I refuse to change this one. And I'm like, it's only level, it's only attack power 96. And if I want to get my power level up, I need to use a better rifle. But this one has the perfect balance of like when I hit the trigger on an automatic machine gun, what happens? You start spraying and it is all over the place. This one has like it's balanced, and it has the recoil dampener. So like when I shoot, it just shoots straight. Like everything's hitting that target. My gun's not flying all over the place. The recoil is really low. Gotcha. It has a 600 round mag, and it has a 47 round clip. It's got tons of bullets. And it has a long spray. That's a regular auto rifle.
Excuse me.
I love this fucking.
Those are in the game
sorry.
Too.
Yeah, so I love. Yeah, the machine guns are the heavy weapons.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah. The auto, and I'm like, I love this stupid gun, and I'm like, I don't want to give it up because it's just working for me. So like, if I can try to find it again at a higher level, that's why I actually knew the name when you asked. It's pretty good, and I had this pretty good sidearm that was really good as well. It was like an auto pistol and it had a burst firing mechanic, and it was really good for. I forget what the blue thing is that had that damage on it, and it's really good at tearing through shields.
Was it Arc?
I think
Void.
Void or one of those. No, Void is purple, right?
Arc, Void,
is purple.
and
Arc is blue.
What is the fire equivalent? Solar?
Solar, I think.
Solar,
Okay,
yeah.
Arc avoided solar. Okay.
So that's pretty good. And I had this dope. I guess that's new in 2 because I don't remember them in 1, or maybe I just never had one. But for my heavy I have a grenade launcher that's been pretty sweet.
I think they were special. They were special in 1. Like they were like very rare, like they were exotics or something. Because I remember the sidearm. No, not excuse me. There were no sidearms in Destiny 1. You chose to use one of the main guns.
It came.
And then,
that was later things. The sidearms came later.
Oh, you're right. That was like in the third. That was the second or third DLC.
I think the third, but they definitely came later.
They did put the sidearms. You're right.
My only disappointment with it is that I can't put a sniper rifle as a sidearm anymore.
No, the sniper rifle and the shotgun are now heavy weapons.
Yeah,
they're heavy now.
Yeah, they switched them around.
But in your sidearm, your secondary weapon and your primary weapon can be both now. Like I have 2 auto rifles.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 1 auto rifle and 2 so like it's ridiculous.
I have a hand cannon.
Yeah, I have a regular hand cannon with has a nice bang to it. It's old school, like it has like an old school revolver sound to it. Mm-hmm. It's so dope, and I have that attachment that you could just level up and keep that same weapon. Just take like the highest number from whatever one you pick up.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing with my weapons too. Like the ones I like.
So that's what it can do. I forgot about that from this. I can feed a weapon into another one to increase the level. Fuck, how do you do that?
If it's a legendary or exotic weapon, you can upgrade it. You can keep upgrading everything to it.
Mm-hmm. So it's got to be a purple or a gold.
Yeah, it's got to be
purple. Son of a bitch. All right.
So I got usually the legendary weapons you'll find the same guns. It's like it's erotics. They're different. Like I have the Sunburster, which is an erotic weapon. And I
wish it was erotic.
Yeah.
Exotic weapon.
Exotic. Erotic. It is erotic.
How does it make you feel?
It's so good. It does exactly. This is my gun. This is for fighting. This is for fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. Especially that hand cannon. But I got it, and I just been leveling that one up. Like right now, my hunter is at 256.
That's your favorite? Your favorite class too, or no?
That's my favorite class.
No, I'm sorry, Merc. You got hunter favorite class, or you?
Yeah, I got the hunter right now. Right now, I'm actually working on a Titan to bring up, and I'll probably work on the warlock also. But so far, the hunter is my favorite.
Okay, so commander,
I just like the way they look.
You like hunter too? Jabstar, who you like?
I like Titan. I like pretending to be.
Yeah.
I like pretending to be Captain America.
Right.
And then I like
because that's new.
That's new, yeah.
Yeah, you just run around. You just like tackle people with your energy shield, and at some point when you go deeper, you just throw it as well.
It has the ricochet effect.
Sweet. Yeah.
And then I forget. Do that. Go ahead, man.
No, and then like I forget what the second one was, but then the third one, you're just a hammer brother. You just be throwing hammers at people.
Yeah, I remember.
Fucking dope.
Dark hammers.
The
middle one was the bubble.
Defensive.
Yeah, the dome.
One. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I didn't care about
the things Zavala uses.
Is it? I've seen it in play. I know they changed to default to walls for that one, or is it that you have to turn it to the walls? The defensive Titan. The defensive Titan, because I know
the one where you can put up that barrier
you can
wall.
Switch.
You can deploy.
You can switch.
Which are like taller than you, shorter than you, but how do you get the dome? Is the dome still in there?
Yeah, the dome's still in it. Once you level it up all the way.
Okay. So
I think it's like level 12. Yeah, it's like level 12.
Okay.
Then it goes all the way to a bubble.
Gotcha.
But like with Circle, you could either have the thing where you could kind of duck under, or you have it like a straight up wall.
Okay.
So every time I use the Captain America option, I hum the Marvel superhero theme.
Final justice.
Yes.
Our guy, the Flying Grayson, he uses a warlock. He runs around with his Palpatine hands.
Now I know the warlock took a huge nerf because they got rid of the ability to self-resurrect. Did
I didn't even know that was
anybody
a thing.
Anybody
That was
dabble
a
with
thing that I never played a warlock, but I know what you're talking about because I had a friend
That
who
was
did.
so fun.
It was like because
It was
you
my
would shoot
favorite
and then you would
class.
resurrect and pop up because you would have to stand there and look and wait. Is he gonna get? Is he? Yeah, there he is. Fucking resurrect. It's like, oh, you son of a bitch.
I
hate that in
Warlock.
trials.
I started Warlock. I started Warlock as well because I already got my Titan at level 20.
Yeah.
So when Jenkins started playing, I was like, oh, let me just build up my Warlock with him. That way, I'm not grinding again by myself.
Okay.
Yeah. Since they were definitely helping me catch up with their secondary characters, which is perfect. It's like, that's smart.
Gotcha. Wait, so
Destiny 2, good game.
Hold on, before we finish, you guys did have a visitor. How is the Nightwolf enjoying it?
He's enjoying it plenty. Yeah, he was
He's been digging it. Yeah, totally. He's been in.
Definitely higher ranked than me. He got his sleep schedule on part, so I was like, how they seen you on? Because he gets on at like 3 in the morning, and they're like, yeah, none of us are on. None of us are on at 3 o'clock in the morning. But he was able to be on this morning.
I've only seen him on the weekends, me personally.
Okay.
So, but he's good, and like I said, our good friend from the south just got it today, so we'll be seeing probably him a lot more, probably in the evenings though, given his work schedule. So that's really good. He just joined the RedCycloneInc, I think.
Yeah, we got 5 members.
Yeah, that was he joined in there.
And yeah.
So you got that we know 6 of us that you know, right?
Yeah.
Because it's you 3.
Flying Grayson.
There's Flying Grayson, then there's Nightwolf, and then there's Arnold. Okay.
Oh, and then for shits and giggles, the Dirty Trini sandwich.
Don't call him that. Yeah, ego complex. He's
ego complex.
We played with him today too. we played with him today too, and he was chilling. So good stuff.
Gotcha.
God forbid he was patient, because I wanted to level up with my guy, and he was, you should get your Titan, because he wanted to do the story. I'm like, how about you just help me build up so I could do the story? No? Fine. I'll get my Titan. I felt the type of way earlier.
I know, I noticed.
Fuck you.
I'm like, fucking fine. Fine. I'm too lit to argue. I'm just gonna do it.
So Destiny 2, glad I get the purchase. It's been great.
Right? I thought he wasn't gonna get it. Like last week, the way he was talking, it sounded like he wasn't even gonna get it at all. Which is gonna piss me off.
I wasn't, but I might have lost a leg or two from somebody.
Right, listen, you got that nice discount. That's all that matters.
That was the big deciding factor. Just like, all right, I've already got half the money. My console's already met me halfway.
Yeah, so there you go.
So that worked out.
Not a bad purchase at all. But I will have to purchase the DLC pass at another time, so that'll be a thing.
You have time.
Yeah.
Oh well. Speaking of DLC, let me just jump on this before we finish up the show. I don't want to go too long, but I shared a video with Merc about the whole tax situation.
Oh boy.
With these giant companies just avoiding. Creating shell companies to pay, to not have to pay taxes to the American government,
and hiring people who are lobbyists,
having their lawyers
to create these laws,
to make that a legal thing to do. There's a YouTuber by the name of Super Bunny Hop. He's very good at explaining these things.
Super hamster dumps.
Like he does long form videos usually, but this is like a 10-minute video, I think it was.
Yeah, about 11 minutes. Yeah.
But he does a very thorough explanation. He even gets someone who's in the field of law to explain these things. So it's crazy. These are video game companies doing this, but it's the massive ones. It's Activision, EA, and Take-Two, which are all, creating these shell companies and having them in other countries where they can pay either less or no taxes on any of the stuff that they should be paying taxes on. When you make over a certain amount, you should not be paying zero. Is what it boils down to. And when you make over $500 million, you damn sure it shouldn't be paying zero.
Yeah,
like it's a weird thing because the adage is the more you make, the more you pay. Until you get to a certain threshold and you make so much, okay, maybe you don't need to pay. It's like, wait, how does that work?
Yeah, exactly. You make so much that you make the fee go away.
Exactly. But that's how the rich stay rich. They get to create the laws.
It's an unfortunate thing. And again, here I can even give it to him, like, give you a slow clap and be like, bravo, good on you for finding a way not to pay so much money. But the problem that I have mainly is that this money apparently is not going towards the games. There's, I guess, after a certain amount of years, their like earnings and stuff, since they're public companies, becomes open to the public to see. So they show that these people are spending less money on the games. They're cutting budgets. They're cutting teams.
Closing studios.
And we as gamers are getting the impression that, oh, things must not be going as well. Maybe these people were over budget, excess spending here or there, and come to find out, they're saving they're saving millions in tax revenue, and they're not putting that money towards those studios. They're not putting the money directly towards the games. So then it becomes a game of what the fuck are they doing? And that's the problem that I really have, is like, all right, you're doing some shady shit, but you made it legal. Why are your games rife with microtransactions? Because that's the intention of a microtransaction is to supplement the game. Is to, okay, you bought this $60 product. Hey, if you like it, please help contribute towards it. But if you don't need the money, why are you still doing it? And then there's data coming out that they're raking in fucking millions on microtransactions, still ain't paying taxes.
Yeah.
And it's even more heinous than that to me, because it's like, yes, you do microtransactions to supplement the cost of developing a game. I will only accept that answer when companies start putting out completed games. Because at this point, the way they're taking money away from developers and studios, games that have been coming out over the last 5 years are, I'm tired of release day one patches.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, your game's not finished. Why should I be able to pick up a game on a disc and it shipped to me and get on the disc and not be complete?
What's the experience
I'm about to say,
what's the experience you have with Persona 5 when you put that game in?
There's only been over one game that I have in the recent memory of at least the last 7 or 8 years that isn't a Nintendo cartridge. You have to be specific with that one. That isn't a specific Nintendo cartridge.
Yes.
That I put in my console and did not prompt me to do anything but play it.
And that was Persona 5, right?
To the point, like I said, Persona 5, to the point where I was shocked. My whole process for getting a new game, I'm going to put this in, like I told the story before. I put the game in the console. It's running through my Xbox, so I'm about to switch over to my Xbox to watch something, and got me a little popcorn and said, this is going to take time to install and then download whatever patch it needs to be, how many ever gigs that is. And I go to do all of that, and I look back up the screen, and this, after it plays, like, it's playing its opening cinematic. I'm like, wait, what? And then the cinematic finishes, and then there was new game. Options, game start. I hit new game. It doesn't go, wait a second, you should download this up game. It was, music starts playing, game starts. Yep. Mine was blown.
It's you could say that game had a long development cycle, but so did a lot of other games.
So did a lot of games that came out. Mass Effect had a long development cycle. It came out of dumpster fire. Battlefield 4 came out of dumpster fire.
Gotcha. Street Fighter 5 came out of dumpster fire.
Came out of dumpster fire. It didn't come out.
I mean 5, excuse me. 5.
Street Fighter 5 didn't come out. Dare I say it?
Yeah, it's not done yet. It's so simple. It's not done yet.
Street Fighter 5 was an early access game.
Mm-hmm.
Is GTA.
What you mean? It came out.
They never prompt you to buy anything.
You know what? They don't.
GTA Online has things for you to buy, but it doesn't make you do it. It is not in your face about it. It does not say you have to do this.
unfortunately, it's a weird dichotomy with that game specifically because that's one of the companies that's on the list, and it's like, but you can see it killed. The thing that kills me is some of the. Okay, GTA doesn't need any type of boosting. You can put it out there. It's high quality. No, I'm just saying, like, yeah. It earned its reputation where you can put it out. It's it's going to be high quality. It's going to be, 5 stars or whatever whatever the deal is with a GTA type of game, right? But we also know that Take-Two as a company, there are other properties that they have.
Right.
And the funny thing is, people have been screaming for God knows how long because we're on the Xbox One and PS4. But how long have they been screaming for Red Dead?
Right.
And that GTA is making all this money, and then you find out they ain't paying no taxes.
Well,
what?
That's
the money's not going to development.
Because Rockstar is just a company under Take-Two. Take-Two Interactive doesn't really. Rockstar is its own entity with Take-Two producing their games.
No, but I'm saying the money that they get, because remember, you always have to pay to the parent company in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And if the parent company is skimming taxes and not putting it towards development, what kind of shit is that? When they have people asking from one of their studios for a specific thing, and it's just like, they should have more than enough money to get that started.
But Red Dead is coming out.
No, but it's been asked for a long time.
Oh, but then again, Rockstar Games, they know what they're doing. They're gonna make your ass wait, and then when you wait, when you finally see it, then you're gonna buy it, and they're gonna outsell Grand Theft Auto.
And
what's gonna outsell Grand Theft Auto? Who's talking these fibs and fallacies?
Red Dead probably will.
It would be their own IP taking that over, because I'm like, and I say that'll only be until Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out.
Exactly.
And they outdo themselves.
It's just a cycle. And
they're like James Cameron in it. They're James Cameron.
It'll be like that until Bully 2 or something like that. Whatever their next thing that people keep asking for. Yeah.
That one I don't see that selling that well. Bully 2.
You don't think so?
I mean, how well did
it sell? But it didn't sell that well. It sold later more than it sold.
Well, yeah, it became an indie darling type thing, one of those sleeper hits that, oh shit, they got a cult following. So maybe a part 2, and they might be super hyped for it if they do it. But I don't think you're right. It wouldn't jump to the top over like Red Dead and GTA, but it might come in a close third. But that being said,
that only has one. So
it's in the place of like LA Noire and Manhunt. Like it's a good game.
Come on, man. Come on, don't diss it like that, Manhunt. Why you gotta be so mean?
Well,
where my plastic bag at?
Best weapon in the game.
Best weapon in the game. Just real quick questions. Like, so we know just off the top, just interesting about game sales, and then I know we're running late. Because I know GTA 5 at the moment nothing's touching that. But what's like close currently? Like, how did Uncharted 4 do?
Uncharted 4 did good. It didn't do the sales close to. The one game I think is right behind GTA in sales wise right now is
probably Overwatch.
There was a game that overtook
Overwatch.
See, there was recently talk about what games were overtaking which. GTA is obviously top. I forgot what it was. I don't think it was.
5 is still selling retail copies at $60.
I don't think it was Modern Warfare I don't think it might have been the re-release of Modern Warfare. What's Call of Duty came with that? No, but you see, that's the thing. The games that are only on one system can't overtake games that are on multiple platforms.
Right.
Because that's why Uncharted can't touch GTA because GTA is on everything.
Right.
PC, I think it's Overwatch.
It's probably Overwatch, because Overwatch is
at this point,
Overwatch,
ridiculous.
And then I guess Destiny, for the first Destiny before the new one came out.
Oh yeah, it did really well, man. Better than they thought. Well, interesting enough about things and numbers. How you like that player unknown taking #1 on Twitch, man, from League of Legends?
Yeah, I have never watched
big thing last week.
Who? Say that again?
Player Unknown Battlegrounds, or PUBG,
oh, that game
as they call it.
Amazing.
Yeah, no, I've been watching streams of
PUBG.
it every day. One of the guys I follow, Kepri, who plays Overwatch, started playing it, and I've been getting interested in how that works. It is a really good concept. Essentially, it's a battle royale fighter that's done really well. But like I said, that's a big deal. The League of Legends, if people don't know, it's a MOBA that's been played forever, and it's huge in Korea, and it's got giant following, and it's one of the best, the biggest esports there is. And there's thousands, if not millions of dollars into that esport going on, so it's usually always number one thing watched on Twitch, because
Okay.
there's usually something like 60,000 people actively watching, and that's from like 4 of the top streamers getting like 20,000 a piece of people watching their stream of them playing these big matches. So for something like this unfinished early access game that's only on PC, well, that's not to say that, because League of Legends is only on PC as well, but only on PC and fairly new, has gotten super popular to the point where it has jumped to the number 1 spot on Twitch is a big deal. This game is making people notice it.
Really popular, dude.
And it's getting it was announced at E3 that PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds will be coming to Xbox One X in the fall.
Yeah, it's coming to console. Yeah, definitely.
Coming to console. And I'm assuming that's making me interesting, because I'm like, I don't see that game mapping to controller the way you would think. And it probably is going to, but I'm thinking, no, it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. What I'm interested in is, I think for people who really want to play that game, because, Microsoft wants to do, their whole cross-platform business, so you'll be able to play PC, they're going to have to implement keyboard and mouse inputs for the Xbox One X, and I think that's when they're going to do it, when that console releases. Because Microsoft has been talking about keyboard and mouse inputs for their console for a while, but their stance on it is it's coming, but it's going to be enabled by the system, but it's only going to be up to the developer of individual games to allow it. Because for games like Overwatch, they don't want people, if you're playing Overwatch on console and you got a controller and you don't have a keyboard and mouse, you don't want to run into somebody playing with a keyboard and mouse.
I got an answer for what we were talking about of highest grossing. Two things, two different categories. Highest grossing game of so far, period.
Right.
Wii Sports.
So that's
Wii Sports.
Wii Sports.
Listen to what I'm about to tell you. Wii Sports, Crossfire, which is a game for PC. Oh, Wii Sports was $6 billion.
What?
Yeah, dude, the Wii killed everything.
Oh my God! Right.
Manhunt came out for the Wii.
Killed everything. Like sales wise, the Wii murdered everything.
I still got my Wii.
I never bought one.
Oh, this is terrible that they cut you off and plug in. But number 1, because GTA 5 is on that list, like of grossing,
right?
You got Wii Sports at $6 billion. We got Crossfire PC at 6.8. We got World of Warcraft at 8.5.
Right.
Always forgetting about that.
Big dogs.
We have Street Fighter 2 at 10.6.
Wow.
So when they say the highest grossing fighting game, it's always gonna be Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 2, dog. Pac-Man is 12.8, and number 1 is Space Invaders of all time, 13.9 billion. But individual sales, like game units wise, because that's one that GTA 5 is in.
Gotcha.
Diablo 3, 30 million, which is crazy because that came out recently. New Super Mario Brothers, 30.7. So that's higher than that. Fair. Wii Sports Resorts at 32.8. Tetris, forgot about Tetris. Tetris is 35 million copies. Mario Kart Wii, surprising.
What Tetris? We'll get back to that going.
So what I said earlier about Nintendo not being able to smash records, fuck what I said. Mario Kart Wii, 36.3 million copies sold. Super Mario Brothers, the original, 40.2. GTA 5, 54 even. And number 1, I'm gonna give y'all like one chance to guess this. You should know.
Number 1?
Yes, number 1.
Mario Brothers.
Highest grossing. Of what? Highest grossing
video game? No, not grossing. Most copies of a game sold.
Most copies of a game sold. Hold on a second.
Mario.
Legend of Zelda.
No,
it's GTA 5.
No, GTA is number 2, 54.
Oh, you said number 2. Also, hold on. Number one. What would that be?
Mario 3.
Number 1 copies sold of
No,
a game.
not Mario 3.
Well, give us a hint. Era. What era?
It's a PC game. Or initially, it's a PC game
Half-Life?
that came out in the era of
Myst?
360. It came out in that era.
You said
But it's a
Half-Life,
PC
but I don't
Warcraft?
think it's that. Oh, Portal?
No.
No, hold on.
Warcraft?
Oh,
No.
holy shit. Oh, fuck.
Come on.
Last one.
Tell me what it is,
Call of
Morty.
Duty?
Tell me what it is, Morty. Hold on.
Minecraft.
Of
Shoulda
course.
known. Shoulda known.
Mojang.
Should have known.
Fucking Mojang. I should have known.
It's
Shoulda
not even.
known.
Technically, it's not even close. It's 70 million.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nothing is
Fucking
touching Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Next
I
time you
was
think about a
thinking
game selling a
Half-Life.
lot, if you remember
Fucking-
Minecraft and say, I'm good. That's all you have to do.
Fucking
So,
Minecraft. And is that one of those things where it's on every single thing possible?
Yeah.
True
It's on
enough.
your phone. It's on your Xbox. It's on your PlayStation. It's on your Switch. It's on your Wii. It's on your Wii U. It's on your Vita. It's on your.
It's funny.
You know what I
If
mean?
it had only stayed on PC, it still might be that high because fucking
Yeah.
that game is so popular.
And
Yeah,
Microsoft
I can believe
is
that.
happy.
I've never played that game, ever.
Microsoft is happy.
I have. It's all right. But you got to be in a. I have to be in a mood to play that. Like,
Of course
I have
you
to
do.
concentrate.
Like, I don't even know what kind of game it is. Like, what kind of game is
It's just make the
Minecraft?
world. Hey, you're a dude, and everything is like grid based, so it's blocks. Make
You're
the
not their demographic.
Gotcha.
I have
And the
I have a
demographic is
child who
children.
loves it. Yeah,
Yeah.
my son loves
They
it.
are
They
the
actually have a fucking learn the code program with fucking Minecraft
Hmm.
to teach your children how to code.
Oh.
All right.
Wow.
I just want to say this one last
This
thing
was fun.
before we
Hold on.
go.
What you got?
Injustice 2 introduced Black Mana. And
I saw
Yeah,
it.
man.
man,
I
he's
saw
pretty
He
it.
fucking
is
dope.
dope. He is dope. His ending
Question?
thing is dope.
I got
His
a
fight
question.
style
Did he
is
ever
dope.
not have the helmet on in that game?
No, he only has the helmet on.
Okay.
He's
I
the
just-
one DLC character you knew was going to be in it because his head
Oh yeah.
is
Oh, yeah.
you know it's him. Like he can't
Oh
hide.
yeah.
I was
How you
happy about
He
him.
got big
about
ass
that.
head.
Oh, real quick, how do you guys? So speaking of which, this is gonna segue into another thing.
Oh wait. I
I'm
want
waiting
to jump off
oh, go
Injustice,
for it.
though. I
Go
was
for
gonna
it.
say, how do you
No, it
feel
was
about...
Injustice too. Yeah,
Oh, it is. You still Injustice?
yeah.
related?
Because I was gonna talk about Hellboy. I'm
Oh,
excited
oh,
about seeing Hellboy
shit.
come.
But
Yeah,
fucking
he's in
amazing. I'm so
the
happy.
second. This is the second group of characters coming out, so he should be out in November because
Right.
there'll be one. Raiden would be October, and Hellboy.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I feel Hellboy should be October because
Yeah,
Halloween.
Halloween.
That'd have
And
been great.
I don't give a fuck about Raiden. So
I don't either, but yeah.
Oh, I love
But the
it. I
segue was that there's a new Hellboy movie, but I'm gonna let you go on to the
Ooh.
Injustice 2
Wait.
stuff.
not Del Toro though, right?
no.
I don't know. No,
Okay.
But
And
he looks
it's-
badass.
and it's not Ron
All right.
Perlman either.
All
So
right.
it's a new
Okay.
guy.
I was gonna
One
say.
thing
The guy from
Yeah.
Stranger Things.
Yeah, the police officer.
Gotcha. I was gonna
And he
ask
looks just like Ron Perlman.
about the rumors that Spawn might be in a DLC character.
There's
'Cause I
still
think Todd wants to
hope.
work with them.
There's still hope, but I don't care.
Really?
I just like that they're-
I fucking, if anything, I want him in that game so bad. That would make me buy the game and play it.
Yeah.
Nice.
If Spawn was in it, I
know-
really would.
You and our man Tay, if Spawn
Oh,
got in that
T-Boo?
game, he
Yo,
would pick
dude.
that up immediately.
There's 3 more packs of
Mhm.
characters left on for the first season thing. So there's still a chance that he may be part of it. But let's see. Hellboy was a surprise because everyone
Yes.
was saying between him and Hellboy.
I'm just
You know,
surprised
tell-
as shit. He wasn't on my radar at all. So
It's a good pick.
good surprise. Yeah,
All right, guys.
that was a good one. Nice action
It
pack.
was.
Got through a lot of stuff. Got a surprise
glad I-
appearance by the commander.
I'm glad I joined.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right, y'all. So
yeah,
that's it for this week's It Gets Better, I Swear. Catch us YouTube, RedCycloneInc, Twitter. What you got on the Facebook? Is RedCycloneInc now or is RedCycloneInc Gaming?
it's RedCycloneInc Gaming, but you can find it with RedCycloneInc. by
Red
itself.
Cyclone Inc. page. We have a page and we have a group, Red Cyclone Inc. Gaming. So check out both. because RedCycloneInc will be in attendance at NYCC this year, as well as
and Farrell. So you know what to do when you see him.
Follow me.
Follow him.
That camera going. I'm
gonna follow him in when we go to Comic-Con. Facebook Live in it.
There we doing it.
I can't wait.
So.
All right. So what we got? Merc with the mic, SoundCloud. What else you got? Instagram.
SoundCloud.
Merc with the mic podcast.
There you go.
Same here. We got Instagram. You know, we put up nice pictures whenever we put up the episode. Tumblr's popping. Nice. Check it out once in a while. RedCycloneInc. That's about it. That's it for the week.
Yep.
Unless you guys got anything else you want to plug.
One last thing about New York Comic Con. Not all of it's in Javits Center.
Really?
Half of it's outside of Javits Center. Yeah.
They have a specific building name?
A lot of the some of the panels and a lot of the events are going to be happening outside.
A lot of the panels
are going to be happening outside.
Not some. A lot of the panels.
Well, there you go.
Is that to alleviate how many people are in there?
No, it's just they're doing construction in Javits Center, so it's going to be half the space they're using.
Understood.
Oh God, it's gonna be so tight. Anyways, that just made me sad. I'll look into it.
Oh,
it's gonna suck.
Hopefully not.
And I'm going.
Exactly.
But hopefully all is well.
But hopefully by your anime con, it'll be better because that's when
that's when I care.
The build should be all complete by then.
All right. Cool.
All right, guys. That's it. It's better, I swear.
Peace.
Peace.